What's going on, arcade nerds? I had a bunch of people come over to my house, and they all played a whole bunch of games. See, there's a group of people that are coming over to my house once a year or once every 6 months, and they just play a bunch of games, you know. And, you know, it's kind of cool. If you want to come, let me know. I'll put you on a list. I'll make a list. Come to my house and play games. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch you guys up on what all happened in Tennessee and whatever, because towards the end I was neglecting to make videos. And to be honest, for a short period of time I was a little bored, and I was kind of waiting for the carrot at the end of the stick, because we're going to end up doing a video next year, and it's going to be a video of every single Taito ever made. Every single Century ever made, and so on. And it's going to be an awesome video. You know, and so I was kind of waiting for the big video at the end, but it didn't. We didn't do it, and on top of that, I had some laziness. You know, I'm lazy. So I want to talk about the trip some. You know what? But really, the purpose of this video is. While my friends were over playing games, they some of the games broke, and so I'm gonna fix them in this video. Okay. But let me talk about Tennessee. First off, if you guys watched the video where I was fixing the truck to go to Tennessee, I talked at the end about how I put a new muffler on. Well, that muffler fell off on the way to Tennessee. It's funny too, because I had all new pipe from the catalytic converter back. Okay, well, the catalytic converter itself broke off from the rust. So I ended up driving about halfway to Tennessee and all the way back from Tennessee with blaring straight pipe exhaust. And yeah, I know I could have fixed it, but I'm cheap. Oh, this is funny. We bought a new refrigerator. With the money that I made in Tennessee, me and my wife. Okay, my wife wanted a refrigerator, a full-size refrigerator, for a long time, and we haven't had a full-size refrigerator for a very long time. And we've had a little dorm fridge, and I'll tell you why. Years ago, I didn't have much money. Well, I don't have much money now, but I really didn't have much money. And I bought a house on the cheap. I'm not exaggerating. I bought a house. Hold on. I bought a house for $300. $300. No back taxes, no liens, no nothing. But the house was ready to be. Torn down. So I got this horrible house and I fixed it up, and it would have cost $3,000 to have the house rewired. And so I actually went to school, to be an electrician. So I know how to wire it, but at the time I wasn't certified, nothing like that. So an inspection would have been necessary. So what I did was I got reject solar panels, the solar cells that are inside solar panels. And I'm going somewhere with this story, okay? And I put together my own solar system. I built and designed my own charge controllers. I used batteries from forklifts, which you can get cheap. You can get a half-dead forklift battery pretty cheap. But anyways, I was 100% solar. 100% solar powered. And we didn't make as much energy as I wanted to. So we had a dorm refrigerator. So we had a little tiny fridge, and that was our fridge for like 5 years. And after we moved out of that place, we continued to have that fridge for another couple more years. So my wife has been wanting a real refrigerator for 7 years. And So we got our fridge. That's one of that. That was the big thing that my wife really wanted with the money we made up there. Because up there, I made a little more money than I do down here at my real job. Or my, local job, I guess. So, anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, the ride home was insane. It's supposed to be 8 or 9 hours to get home from Tennessee, but it ended up taking like 11 hours. 11 damn hours. Why? Because I was so tired, and I was so exhausted. I needed to stop. We stopped. We ate. We sat at rest stops. We whatever. Matter of fact, we were 2 hours away. 2 hours away from home, and I seriously considered getting a hotel room because I was so damn tired. You know what's funny? A lot of people think, a lot of you guys have said, "Oh, your basement's great." This isn't my basement, man. My living room. I just walked out of my living room. This is my house. This is all front. This is all my junk is in the front level. Floor 1. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it was just a nightmare. But it's something else a lot of you guys have been asking about is t-shirts. Because a while ago I promised t-shirts, and I didn't do it. And I want to do it. But I don't want to do it for $20 a piece. I was looking through different companies, Teespring and things like that, and the markup is absolutely retarded. I wanted to do it super cheap, and when I say super cheap, I'm talking $5 a shirt is what the figures that I was told that I can have t-shirts made for $5 a shirt. So now that I have a little bit of money floating around, I don't want to make money off of this. Well, not really. So I want to have some shirts made. In the comments, if you're actually watching this, in the comments, let me know if you want a shirt, and what size. Just what size do you wear? So I could figure out how many, so on and so on I could order. But what else? Oh, here's something interesting. When I came back from Tennessee, well, right before I left for Tennessee, a buddy of mine said, "Hey, there's a circuit board manufacturing company that is going out of business." And so, I wanted all the stuff. I want to see what I could get from it, And so I kind of regret this. I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. We're going to see. I bought a 12-foot long circuit board washing machine. It's industrial. It has like conveyor belts to feed into the washing machine and so on. And I rented a truck, and it's sitting in my backyard. And I'm sure the neighbors love me. But so I have this circuit board washing machine in my backyard. See, I haven't been making a video because I've kind of been busy with stupid stuff, But, okay, circuit board washing machine in my backyard. Circuit board ovens, PCB ovens, hot ovens, and did you know there's a hot-cold oven? There's such a thing. It's called a hot liquid nitrogen and so forth. Anyways, I have all this equipment in my yard, so I was hoping I could sell it, and make some money off of that. I'm hitting games with... See, I picked up a cheap camera tripod, and I'm walking around like it's a selfie stick. But, anyways, what else was I going to say? I've been getting a lot of emails and comments about how I mentioned in that one video where I was leaving for Tennessee, where I said, hey, I'm going to make a dual-purpose monitor. Have you ever heard of a dual sync monitor where it'll do CGA, EGA, or even TriSync or VGA? Well, I want to make a monitor that can do CGA, arcade, or RGB in other words, and vector. And it's totally possible. I'm going to do it. I actually already started some of the video. So at some point, I'm in no hurry. I mean, I'm going to do it. And so a lot of you guys are excited about that. So hopefully maybe you guys will enjoy that video coming up. But okay, I've blabbered a lot already. I've blabbered a lot. You know what I like? I like to watch John's Arcade. And my favorite part of John's Arcade is the very end when he talks and bullshits. But I'm a little self-conscious. I don't know if I'm saying stupid stuff or not. Am I talking stupid? Anyways, one of the games that took a crap while all my buddies were here playing is Omega Race. So, usually whenever a game dies, I get a little red post-it and I stick it on there. And if a game has an issue, I put a yellow post-it on there. So after all the guys left yesterday, I went around and just fixed all the minor stuff. The minor stuff was 280 zap, the road disappeared, and that was nothing more than reseating the motherboard daughter board, the edge connector. And there's other ones where some of the vectors were too bright, and there's a spot in the screen, stupid stuff, you know, adjusting the brightness on monitors and things like that. But the major issue is Omega Race. Now, I've already jiggled the board, you know, I did my half-ass jiggle, where, have you ever done this? You reach in the cabinet and just like, oh damn, it's broke. So I did that. Hoping maybe it was a simple, stupid connection that maybe I could just bang on it and it would get going. But it's not. So now I'm going upstairs. Yes, I have more bull crap up here. But so that's what we're going to do. We are going to fix Omega Race. Okay, so I put a stool down here in front of Omega Race. Let me show you what it's doing, or what it's not doing. Okay, let me get on this stool. The power strip kind of fell back. Okay. Okay. Did we have a screen? Yeah, we got a screen. It's working, but the sounds are all screwed up. Let me coin this up. Was it resetting or was it not resetting? I thought it was resetting.
I think it was resetting, but
I can't remember. It looks like it's working fine here. But when I start a game, no sound. No nothing. So let's see if we can fix this or not. It's kind of tight in here. It's kind of really tight in here. So I'm gonna pull this sucker out and I'm gonna try to figure out how to get light in here. Steal a lamp from somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, so let's pull this out and see what's going on. Okay, this is what we're going to do. See, now that Omega Race is making weird noises again. It makes these weird noises. But I'm probably going to move out TAC-SCAN, and then that'll leave me like a hallway behind there. And I'm probably just going to take the board out and just reseat stuff and put it back in and see if that works. I don't know. I'm hoping it does. If not, I'm going to have a Nightmare Omega Race on my hands. Oh, by the way, a lot of you guys on Facebook and watchers of the YouTube channel have given me Omega Race boards to fix. And normally I don't fix any boards for nobody. At least I try not to. Here goes Omega Race again. Let me turn that. Okay, there it goes. Anyways, I'm way behind, and I plan on catching back up. I'm sorry. Believe it or not, I got 30 some boards to fix. Over 30 boards, like Omega Race boards, I gotta fix. And I'll get to it. I'm sorry. I would not be offended if you ever asked to take it back, but I am promising that I will fix it. Okay, so let me get this TAC-SCAN out of here. Okay, so tack scan is now pulled out, and I got a little light rigged up here, and yeah, look at all this cord mess. It's a fire waiting to happen. So, oh geez, it's a square bit. Oh, and it's just finger tight. It's been a while. This has been a pretty good runner for me. Hold that screwdriver. Is there another screw? Oh, Kelly's getting it.
Looks like is there the other one over there on the other side too, or?
Yep, there's one over there too. Okay, so let me grab this. I'm gonna grab this with my wrist.
I got it.
Okay, so here's the board, and just gonna take off this guy. That came off easy, didn't it? And this guy. Okay, up and power down here. What am I catching on? Oh, there's a whole other plug from I'm looking through the camera instead of just looking with my eyes. What the hell? Okay. Okay, let me take this out. Put it in the kitchen. I went apeshit on this board. Why? Because I had an issue that I just couldn't figure out. So when I say apeshit, that's what I mean. This is what I mean by apeshit. Every single chip on this entire board is socketed. Every single one. And part of the reason I did that is because let's say I'm working on another Omega Race board right here. I can actually say, well, here's a chip, and pull that, stick it over there, or whatever. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes when you're desperate, that's what I do, you know. Okay, so let me pull this guy. What's this say? Omega Race untested. But here, Kelly, hold this camera.
I was waiting for you to ask.
All right. The edge connectors, the edge fingers don't look too bad on there. I was hoping for that. Now, it looks like everything's working, just sound. So, you know, these caps obviously should be replaced, but I'm not going to. 2 AY sound chips, 2 2114s, 1 ROM, and a Z80. That's all it is, pretty much. So I'm hoping it's just for connections. That's just connections? I don't know. Let me grab a flathead screwdriver. Okay, well, I went through and I tested this. I mean, I didn't do anything yet, but when I fixed this machine, I tested these 2 2114s and put 2 brand new 2114s. I don't know if a RAM error would have happened. I kind of doubt it, but it's possible. I often see one of these 2 RAM chips have failed on this board, on these Omega Races. What I'm doing is I'm doing the lazy man's way. This is my half-ass lazy man's way to do this. I'm just kind of pulling up the chips a little bit, sticking them back down. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, that's everything socketed. And the edge integrator does look great. So, well, let's plug it back in and see what happens. You know, just for giggles. They all look good, but I could reflow these. Not saying this is the problem, but I could reflow these just because, for dependability's sake, all these pins. Often when you have boards with these pins like this, they get bent back and forth and people plug them in and out of the harness and so on, and you get cold solder joints on the back of the board. But, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to plug it back in and see if I get lucky. Okay. You know what? Just do a very gentle wiggle of that board again. Still working. Turn it off again. Turn it off. Turn it back on. I don't know. Well, there's turn it off one more time. Jiggle that board again. Pull it in, put it in and out.
Okay.
You got it? Okay, turn it on. I just want to verify that it's.
Agreed. I don't want to. Well,
yeah, really, I don't want to pull it out again. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. Well, that was a stupid fix, wasn't it? Well, if you guys like this kind of crap, you should subscribe to my channel.
Do it.
Do it! Alright, have a good one. Son of a bitch. Well, whatever.